are live. Welcome to Glamma's Closet, guys. My sister picked a bop for my intro. Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Today is Palm Sunday, if you don't know. And also, it is, I see, there's my sissy. You picked a bop for my intro. Thank you. It's Palm Sunday, and it is also, oddly enough, National Cheesesteak Day. And I used to work with a girl who was originally from Philly, and she tells me to this day that a Philly cheesesteak is not a Philly cheesesteak without cheese whiz in it, which I didn't know they put cheese whiz in it, because we certainly don't do that in the Midwest. If you order a Philly cheesesteak, you get, like, I don't know, a piece of American cheese or provolone. So yeah, it was weird to me. So you willingly eat cheese whiz. Now, I have been, in my party days, happy to dine on cheese whiz and pepper crackers in the car on my way to, like, a nightclub or something, so I have something in my stomach after work or whatever. But yeah, just to willingly, soberly, and you know, without anything to, I don't know, to stop the bleeding or whatever. They really do put cheese whiz on cheesesteaks, which I thought was kind of hilarious. And they also, let's see what else it is. Oh yes, and it's also, and you're going to love this, it's National Cocktail Day. Not me. I didn't make it up. It's literally National Cocktail Day. So I can encourage you, if you don't have a cocktail or you don't prefer a cocktail, drink your favorite adult beverage. And an adult beverage could include coffee or hot tea. In my case, it will include a cocktail. Cocktails are actually not my favorite drink. And that leads me to my question for the chat. What is your favorite adult beverage? Is it an alcoholic drink? Is it a beer? Is it a wine? Is it a specific thing? Is it coffee? Coffee is an adult beverage. I wouldn't give it to kids. Is it a soft drink? There are people who live for and only on Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi. Diet Coke seems to be, for whatever reason, the number one pick when I talk to people about sugar-free caffeine situations. So while you're thinking about that and popping that in the chat, we're going to say good morning. And let me start off with Lynn. Happy tea time, Lynn. I hope your Mother's Day last week was great. Mwah. Much love. Much love. Brenda Reed. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you so much. I saw you there early. I was so happy to see you. Thank you so much for being here, Brenda. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Patrick Murphy, straight from the hell chat. Aw, off the radio and into your hearts. I don't know. That was the best I could do. But P. Murph, you know, he's my brother from another mother. Speaking of siblings, there is my sissy from another Missy. She's actually from the same Missy. We have the same mom. Yeah. Pity us. No, I'm joking. We love our mother. We love our mother a lot. She is a gem. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning, sissy. It is always great to see you, and keep an eye out for her movie reviews, boozy reviews. They are hilarious. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her sister. She really is one of the funniest people. You would not believe what holidays are like. She and my brother are some of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. Very, very little compares, and just super quick-witted. Jennifer Hayes, my love, good morning, sunshine. It's great to see you this morning. Mwah. It is wonderful to see you, gorgeous. Oh, and look at gorgeous. There's another one. Aisha Dancer, Kristen. Good morning, lovelies and gents. Good morning, Kristen. It's wonderful to see you. She reminds me of oh gosh, who's the one? It's not Rapunzel, but it's like that. There is a Disney character that has like beautiful red, long curly hair. Aisha Dancer's got that, but she's also got this adorable smile. And speaking of adorable smiles, there is Janet and Bryn. Good morning. Woo! How about that wolf pack? Woo woo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but NC State Sweet 16. Yes, that's awesome. Great for business in your area. And of course, a wonderful point of pride for North Carolina. Congratulations on the win. And of course, much love to the happy hour haulers, to the house of Brunette, Bryn and Janet. You my hearts. Palm fronds and cheesesteak, a holy combo. Yeah. You're from Philly, so Jennifer, you can verify if the Cheese Whiz thing is correct. You can let us know. Working and lurking today. Got 2 flats of strawberries. I'm prepping for the dehydrator. Ooh, yeah. We went on a road trip to Chicago to meet Veronica, and she had the best. She's got like dehydrated stuff, and I'm telling you, this girl knows what she's doing. Jonathan from Crossover Paranormal Society. How are the cops this morning? How is the ghost hunting going? I hope it's going well. It's good to see you. How do I get provolone? That's funny. Dirt Road Memories. Good morning, Geneva. It's good to see you. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here, Geneva. I appreciate you. I bet Cheese Whiz is a secret ingredient in a lot of food. Yeah. I know Velveeta is, but that may just be Midwestern. I'm not sure. I was told from a PA boy that they're just cheesesteaks. If you say Philly, then it's wrong. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, if you say Philly, like you know that you're not from there. And Jennifer's like, oh, Jennifer has a cocktail. That's lovely. Buffalo Trace. Okay. Buffalo Trace. I've heard of it and I don't remember. Does it come? Is that like in a can? Is that like a seltzer? A shot of Jammo. I wonder what Jammo is. And again, you're going to have to tell me what Jammo is. Jason Adams. Good morning, Jason. How are you doing this morning? Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great one. Coffee black with enough ice to cool it to room temp to consume more. I'm with you. I kind of like my coffee cooled down. I'm not like, ooh, let me sip it gently. I'm like, no, I need to gulp the first at least 2 cups. Liv, there you are. Hello, beautiful songbird. Usually a fun seasonal cocktail of some sort, but I also live off of Dr. Pepper. There are some people who soda for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. And Dr. Pepper, oh, it's so good. It's so sweet. Hi, Nita. Mwah. Good morning, Nita J. How's my dream catcher? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're great. And thank you for coming in this morning. And Collect with Kelly. Hello. Good morning, Kelly. Hi. Pepsi, virgin pina colada, no alcohol for me. Oh, pina coladas are so good. Even without the booze, pina coladas are good. Yeah. And Pepsi. There are people who drink Pepsi around the clock. It's addictive. Hey, Phil's Craft and Dive. How are you doing this morning, Phil? I hope you're having a great Sunday. And I hope that you are enjoying great weather where you are. Jennifer is dropping links in the chat. And thank you so much, Jennifer. You do not have to do that. It is Sunday. You are more than welcome to have a day off. But I really, really do love that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I laugh to hide the tears. I mean, thank you. We all laugh to hide our tears. Hey, Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I hope Moon Valley is treating you well this morning. My favorite cocktail depends on what restaurant I'm in. Chinese is Mai Tai. Texas Roadhouse is Jamaica Cowboy. Oh, I'm going to have to try that. That sounds good. Red Lobster is Bahama Mama. Mexican is Margarita. Mexican's always margarita, good one. And I like a Bahama Mama. I do. I like a tropical sort of sweet drink. Texas Roadhouse is Jamaica Cowboy. I'm going to have to look that up and try that. Randy, thank you for the suggestion. That's awesome. And good morning. How are things at the Art Boutique? I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're having a great Sunday. If you missed earlier, it is National Cheesesteak Day and National Cocktail Day. So we're talking about all of our favorite cocktails and all of our favorite adult beverages, whether that be coffee or hot tea or sweet tea or whatever that is. Miranda from Brave. Marita. Is it Marita from Brave? Yes. She's got hair like that. And guys, it is just, you should see it in person. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just beautiful. Sugar Plum Fairy. Aw, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I love your icon. That is sweet. It's afternoon there in the UK. Yeah, it's 4 in the afternoon, 4:11 right now. It should be in the UK. I know. Usually in the UK, they are 6 hours ahead of where I am right now. And Aunt Boo says, good afternoon to our UK friends. Angela, hello, good morning. North Carolina State was a great win. Now let's go USC women. Okay, I don't know who USC women are. I'm guessing University of South Carolina, maybe. I can't. I'm trying to figure that one out, but I think it's University of South Carolina. And Angela, good morning. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely true, Cheese Whiz. We have confirmation from a real Philly. And she said, don't call it Philly. So we have a Sugar Plum Fairy, Phil's Craft and Dive. Everybody's saying good morning. Oh, the cocktails are for me. She doesn't drink, almost 5 years and sober in 4 days. Nice. Clean and sober. Nice. Way to go. Jamo, Jameson. Oh, Jamo. Oh, okay. There was a bar that had a whiskey. Jamo was its name. Oh, yep. I like that. I have some JMO here in the bar. I did a shot of it last week. And what you don't want to do is maybe a morning shot of Jameson if you haven't had breakfast yet. It tore me a new stomach. It was not fun. Brenda says, congratulations, Jennifer, since 2011 here. That is awesome. You guys, that's awesome. Patrick Murphy's going to jump in at any point. I'm in Wales at the moment. It is a great Sunday afternoon, unusual for Wales as it's normally raining. Our people were, we did a DNA test, and I suspected this, but our people were part Welsh. It's funny because my grandma's name was Lloyd, and my maiden last name is George, and I saw that Wales had a prime minister that's name was David Lloyd George, and I thought, oh yeah, he's one of our people. I'm not Welsh, of course. I'm American, and it has been many, many generations since my people came over, in all of their glory. But yeah, we have. It looks like we have a little bit of a Welsh connection. Right. It does sound sexy. It sounds kind of delicious too. Like, I don't know. It sounds like it might be in like a, position sort of thing, which it's way too early to talk about. Thanks for all those links. Jennifer gives me a few more to subscribe to. You know what? That's the thing. It's 15:16 p.m. in the UK. So he's on military time, or at least that's what we call military time here if you use like the 24-hour clock. So yeah, 4:16 in the UK. Subscribe to you, Sugar Plum. Aw. Okay, Randy at Moon Valley Crafts going to be dropping. They're going to be dropping this week's Gem of the Week video today. That sounds cool. Jennifer, you are a machine with angel wings. Yes. I love you so much, my friend. Known you over a year in the chats, and you're always so positive. By the way, I'll never stop dropping links. Not even on Sunday, not even on holidays. That is honestly too sweet. I'm English, but have Irish and Welsh relatives. Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of, that's what we are too, kind of white people soup is what I'd like to call it. We're like, yeah. Tooch, good morning. Tooch. That is the Tooch man. Good morning, Tooch. Happy Sunday. I'm glad you're here. Okay, and I think with Tooch, that catches me up. So every Sunday morning, each week, get live at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. in Hawaii, 4 p.m. in Great Britain. And if you are down under in Tasmania, it is 4 a.m. the following morning. So 4 a.m. Monday morning. That's what I'm here. Let me go ahead and pop in a little bit of fashion news this week, because Diane von Furstenberg, and if you don't know who that is, she created the wrap dress pretty much, or at least made it popular in the 1970s, and sort of revolutionized the way that we looked at dresses and skirts, made it much more loose and flowy. So DVF is kind of a big deal. She's kind of a big designer deal. And Diane von Furstenberg for Target collection has officially arrived. It's a collaboration with DVF, Diane von Furstenberg, and her granddaughter, who is also the chairwoman of her brand, Talita von Furstenberg. And it includes over 200 items, fashion, beauty, accessories, and home decor, which I don't know. Maybe my couch does need a wrap dress. I'm not sure. The collection celebrates the 50th anniversary of the designer's eponymous label and iconic wrap dress silhouette. So yeah, it's going to be one of those. One of those DVF for Targets or Diane von Furstenberg for Target. And I don't know. I hope it's cute. I hope it is. I hope they have some cute stuff. It'll be interesting to see what the price point is, though, on those when they're new. What comes up in demand, and what's going to be the thing that resellers go for. Oh, Randy, my mother owned several of those dresses. Ugh, I loved the wrap dress. Still do. I think it looks good on almost everybody. Sadly, I'm one of the few people that it actually doesn't look good on because I am thicker in the middle than I am at the hips. So, but for the most part, yeah, wrap dresses look good on just about everybody. Ronnie, good morning, Tackle Hugs. Good morning. It's good to see you here. I think the patterns are interesting. They show them on ads online now. Yeah, I'm going to have to check those out. I just happened to notice it in the fashion news. And then there was something out of Vogue, I think, too. Okay, so Vogue was talking about how in fashion, what goes out of style always comes back. It just may not come back the exact same way. The fall 2024 runway is happening. It just happened last month for the most part. And the boho chic trend is going to be coming back. However, with the boho, think like big ruffled skirt, and then instead of like in 2000, it would have been a big ruffled skirt with like a fringe jacket and like, you know, some Birkenstock sandals or something like that. This boho chic that's coming in is going to be more like boho rock. So the boho trend that you're going to see is going to be like a black motorcycle jacket with maybe a torn up rock t-shirt with the giant white flowy flouncy layer skirt, and then biker boots. You know what I mean? It's going to have sort of an edge to it this time around. So, but I said all that to say this: keep your eyes open for the maxi skirts, for the ruffled maxi skirts. I think that those are going to be good sellers. I've already seen kind of a return to the to this, and let me highlight Sugar Plum Fairies. The hip huggers, bell bottom, love, hate. Yeah, there's kind of a return to that. Not as extreme at this point, but the rise is getting lower. So it's not the super high rise jeans, although there's still demand for that. There's demand for every jean. Post all the jeans because there's a demand for everything. But I'm starting to see movement on the wide leg stuff. On the flare stuff, and on the shorter waist, shorter rise. So not the high rise, just kind of mid rise right now. I've even sold a couple of pairs of low rise jeans, but they weren't like super low rise to where you could practically see you having a baby. So yeah, that's that was one of the references that Vogue made. Boho always makes me think of 2000s Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. And what they're saying is it's boho, but it's like if hippie and biker had a baby this time around. So yeah. I love a wide bell bottom, but we'll never go back to a low rise. Me either. Liv, I didn't look good in low rise the first time. I had just had a baby. You weren't even here 2 minutes ago. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Yeah. So that is what's going down. Sienna Miller, the Olsen twins, Nicole Richie were the first round of that. And now we're seeing like Rihanna. We're seeing some of the style makers. Some of the style makers do that. Some of the influencers. So basically, Kate Hudson's vibes, not too far off. Yeah, I think you're right on there. Yeah, I should tell them. Hippie and biker had a baby. Oh my God, I'm going to be all over this. Yeah, some of us have things in our closet that that have been there for a while, and just bust them back out because it is true. Fashion is like politics. There's always a pendulum, and no matter how far out it swings in one direction, always know that it's going to swing back. So there's always fashion is cyclical. You'll always have things come back in fashion. So the worst, I really thought in the 1980s, the kids are fighting again. I will time you both out. I will put you both in a corner. Okay, stop fighting. It's not your show. Dang. Okay. Sorry. Discipline needs. Yeah. No, I'm not taking his wrench array without taking yours. I'm a strict mother, but I'm fair. I'm a strict grandma, but I am fair. Gosh, I totally forgot to get started. I'll give you both candy at the end. You both get an ice cream if you behave yourself and get along. Yeah, it's like that with, it's like that with acoustic music. It's like that with a lot of things that, all right, let's not let's not poke the bear. Okay. It's like that with acoustic music. It's like that with fashion. It's like that with politics. It just, it swings there's a very wide arc. In reselling news, the American Astronomical Society. All right. I have to stop and go up. Oh, good morning, Johnny. Good morning, Johnny. Mwah. It's good to see you, my love. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. The American Astronomical Society is AAS. The acronym AAS advised people to avoid shopping for solar eclipse viewers on Amazon, eBay, Temu, or any other online marketplace as they prepare to view the total eclipse of the sun on April the 8th. So the society warned that during partial phases of an eclipse, the sun is dangerously bright and must be viewed only through special purpose safe solar filters. Safe solar viewers are those that block all but a minuscule fraction of the sun's UV, visible, and infrared light. Overexposure to sunlight in these parts of the spectrum can cause severe eye injury, ranging from temporary impaired vision to permanent blindness. Camera lenses also need filters to record a solar eclipse. Solar viewers that comply with the transmittance requirements of ISO 12312-2, I don't know, are safe, but the society found that many sellers have been advertising compliance with the standard, even though their products weren't tested. So watch out for that. In the course of vetting suppliers, asking to be added to our list, we've examined the test reports posted on their websites or provided to us directly by their manufacturers, and some of the test reports are at best questionable and at worst clearly bogus. So if you are looking at reselling safe solar viewers and filters, the AAS has compiled a list on their website where it warned against searching for eclipse glasses, again, on Amazon, eBay, and Temu. Oh, you've been steaming and photographing. Good for you, girlfriend. So what we're talking about is on April 8th, there's supposed to be a solar eclipse. And we just need to be careful. I was actually going to go on Amazon and order some glasses, but now I'm going to have to go on the AAS website and order glasses because I think it would be fun to watch. But also I don't want to, lose what's left of my vision. I am already doing that. Solar eclipse of the heart. Yeah. And of the sun as well. Today's tea is Barter Mania. Nice. Yes, I was up early, got 57 listings done and pictures and drafts for another 40, then took a long nap. I honestly, I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. If your question is, can you keep up with Johnny? The answer is probably not. I know I can't. There's absolutely no way for me to do that. I did want to just remind everybody that I do have memberships now. If you want, you can click on the join and it will show you all the different levels. And when I say all, it's like 3. And then just for my members, for my current members, all of those perks begin April the 1st. So please keep an eye out for those. And I will be sending out information to my members. I do want to do a quick membership roll call. And I want to thank Mike and Mark with Tool Guys Vintage, Carol, the lovely Carol with Carol's Creative Corners, Teresa with Yarn Again, what a sweetheart, Lindsay and Alvin, Drink and Dive Dumpster Diving in the UK, Kelly with Collect with Kelly here in the chat, Veronica Mitke here in the chat, and Aisha Dancer, Kristen here in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patronage and for your membership. I truly do appreciate it. Okay. Also, don't use your phone to take a picture of the eclipse. When Patrick Murphy worked in cell phone repair, and he did for a while, and replaced several iPhone 6 cameras because of the last eclipse. Oh my goodness. I feel like these things are always hyped up so much and then very disappointing. I watched it last time. I'm good. It's an eclipse, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. The sun is not responsible for promoting that. Glamma, careful what you say. What you say, like poke. I have a dirty mind that comes up with innuendos for almost everything. Well, take that dirty mind and tango it on over and hit that like button. Hit the like button. For once, she has the village idiot level. Yeah. Oh, she got her there, Patrick. I don't know. She got you there. Okay, let's talk about sales for this week. And why I just did that, I have no idea. But let's talk about sales for this week. I'm going to share my screen. And the last sale that we talked about last week was the Spiritual Gangster pink crop top that says Dope Soul, which I thought was so cute. So let's start this week. Stella Sport by Adidas. These were in a thread-up box, and they've been sitting for a little bit. So I let them go for 34, and I made 25.18. And then we had some Crocs. Kids size 8, and I put these are for play because they're not they weren't in perfect condition, but I got them stupid cheap, so I resold them. 705 was my profit on those, and those sold for 10. Lily Pulitzer, I found this at a Salvation Army, and it was $9.99, but they had that tag that day, 50% off. I love those tags. So this one I got pretty cheap. I think I got it for like $5 or $5.99. Sold for 40, and my earnings were 32 on that. And if you're looking at my earnings and wondering what I'm talking about, it's after the Poshmark fees. Ann Taylor, and it's not Ann Taylor Loft. It was straight up Ann Taylor. It was a black 1-button blazer. That sold for 42. I took an offer, and my earnings were 31.58. And if you have Ann Taylor, I wouldn't sleep too hard on Ann Taylor because in St. Louis, there's a lot of preppy sort of suburban clothing. And the Ann Taylor is always hitting the thrift, and I can flip an Ann Taylor. It's boring, but I can flip it because everybody needs office clothes. Vintage burgundy velvet button-up vest. I love this vest so much. And I put 25 on it, and it sold for full asking price, minus the shipping discount, I think. Yeah. I had 30 on it. It sold for 25, and then there was a shipping discount. So my earning was $17.98, but man, I saw it. I was like, somebody's going to want that. It's a velvet vest. I mean, it's alliterative. These Toms have been sitting in my closet forever. So these Toms, navy blue and white canvas, men's shoes, size 11, sold for 16, and I made 10.78. And that's fair. I think those actually came in a box, or I picked them up at the bins or something. This was something I picked up from another reseller for stupid cheap again. Vintage Wedgwood blue urn footed vase, sold for 35, and I made 28. That actually came in the original box that had like all of the little fitted styrofoam in it, so that was nice. It made it much easier to ship. Innermost sheer white long fancy robe, very, very pretty. Not exactly vintage, but it was just really cute. It had like poofy sleeves and little lace edges and all of that, and that sold for 30, and I made 24 on that. I like picking up lingerie that's cute like that. I mean, not like cookie cutter lingerie, but like, like cute, pretty, romantic lingerie. I had some Old Navy. High-rise jeans that my sister's friend donated to me. They were new with tags. I originally had 18 on them. I was offered 13 and took it, and my earnings were $8.03. That was all profit because that was free. So don't be afraid to tell people you are a reseller. For God's sake, they will give you stuff. It's incredible, some of the stuff that we get. Eileen Fisher picked up from another reseller. It's a silk cashmere blend top, and I listed it, and I had it listed for maybe 2 or 3 days, and that sold for 30, and I made 24. And I picked that up from, I think, Kayla, Treasures Noir, and I got it so cheap. I think I got it for like $5 or $6 or something. I mean, it's crazy. Universal Thread vintage straight high-rise jeans. Those came in a denim box, so my cost of goods was super low on that because they really pack those denim boxes. Those sold for $11, and I made $6.03. And then my last sale, and we're not going to talk about these Madewell cut-off jean shorts because we did not, because that sold just right before I came on live, and so that's not included in my numbers. So the last sale was the Ralph Lauren Polo Vintage Argyle cardigan. It says size large, and I did put in the description, hey, you're going to want to make sure to pay attention to the measurements because it seemed kind of small to me. That sold for $20, and I made 16. So, I'm talking dollars. Put on your Walmart vest. I like selling the vintage stuff. I love sourcing it, and I like selling it and wearing it if I can get away with it. So my sales this week, I had 3 pairs of shoes, 1 dress jumpsuit, that was the Lily Pulitzer, 2 under the jacket vest category, 1 for home, 1 for intimates, 2 for jeans, and 2 for sweaters. So don't think that sweaters won't still sell. They will still sell. There are people who live in colder climates, and spring is still very cold. So my gross was $306 for the week on Posh. My net on Posh then was, after Poshmark fees and shipping discounts, was $231.25. And then my cost of goods averages out at $3 per. I had 12 sales this week. So with my average cost of goods at $3, that's $36. So if I take the $231.25, which you can't see, I've got a notebook. If I take the $231.25 and I subtract the $36, that leaves me $195.25 was the profit that I made this week from Poshmark. Now, I also participated in a live auction with Ella at Save Here First. So I had 10 items that I sold. My total of sales was $95. At $3 per item, that takes $30 off of that $95, so it's $65. So I added the $65 in profit that I made from the auction, the $195.25 that I made from Posh. My total net sales for this week was $260.25, and that was my profit. Uh-oh, mine's kind of cute. Fun fact, your brother-in-law thought the term was put on your Sunday best. Like, for real, I had to tell him it's Sunday best. He was flabbergasted. I prefer put on my Walmart best. But preppy isn't preppy anymore. I'm confused by Generation Alpha trends. Yeah, I don't know how to track them. I literally will sometimes just take pictures of something and I'll send it to my granddaughter, and I'm like, oh, this is cute. And she's like, yeah, no. And I'm like, I don't know how to dress your generation. Liked button. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. If you haven't hit the like button, can you do that for me now, please? I hate to beg, so I'm not going to, but I'm going to ask. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't cost anything. All you got to do, there you go. That'll help with my engagement. I appreciate you. Oh, okay. Speaking of Save Her First, she is having a jewelry sale at noon EST today. So, yeah. Boo, I'm trying to be on my best behavior. Phil, your Sunday best. Phil's a gentleman. I see 19 thumbs up and 20 people. I may be the 20th. I'm not sure. But thank you so much for anyone who has put their thumbs up. I don't really have, I got to be honest, I don't really have much of a salty treat this week. I went a little overboard on the salt last week. I did. And I was truly upset and feeling a little salty in general anyway. So I'm going to just sort of let off on the salty treats this week. I will say this. PayPal has had an invoice button that they've been hiding from me for 3 years. Okay, here's the thing. So when you do auctions and you do enough of them, you realize that downloading PayPal to your phone is a good thing, and then you realize that you can do it on your desktop as well. So I did invoicing. Y'all, I have done invoicing through PayPal on my phone for legit 3 years since I started doing auctions online auctions with them. And it was about 1.5 years ago that I began, about 2 years ago, I guess, that I began to do PayPal both on my phone and on my laptop. And I specifically started doing PayPal on my laptop because I had other people's invoices to pay, and I discovered that I could do that. So I log into PayPal from my laptop. I couldn't find an invoice button. I looked under send to receive. I looked under everything. I could never figure out where in the crap the invoice button was. So for 3 solid years, y'all, I have been doing this from my phone. And I am not one of these, I'm not one of those text people. I'm this beep, beep, beep. So you can imagine what 10 or 11 sales on an auction would do to me when I was doing invoicing. It would take me hours to get invoices done. And PayPal just did some sort of an update to their invoicing system, and I don't know what that update was. I don't know. I still don't. But it made the button appear for me. And it's a whole new ballgame, because this I can type on my laptop super fast. My phone is like boop, boop, boop. I'm like one of those people who is sitting at a typewriter doing this. It wasn't intuitive before. They just don't make it. I guess I'm like, can you just make some of the technology just more user friendly? Can you just have a big button that says push this button if you want to get to bam? Just do a whole series of here's the button for this, and then click it. I don't know if it's because they explain it in tech terms that I'm not familiar with, which is entirely possible. But I'm like, why are you not just more user friendly? I wish you told us that earlier. Yeah. Okay, Kelly, you have a safe drive and pay attention to the road. Yeah, it wasn't intuitive before. You can bookmark the link, so you can click the link and it takes you right to it. Yes. I have since learned that. I don't know. I bookmarked it prior to YouTube auctions. And I'm always like, why are you calling me? She's like, why are you calling me? Yeah. I have to type 2-finger on a laptop and give me a real keyboard, and you get left in a cloud of dust. That's exactly me. Yeah. On my laptop, I have to be a little bit more careful because the buttons are all flat, but yeah. Yeah, I am pounding away on the keyboard, and it's messed up. It's messed up. So it took me 3 years, guys. After 3 years, I have finally mastered the art of sending invoices much more quickly. And so uh, this past auction, I really thought it was going to take me till Tuesday to get these invoices done, because I know myself and I know that I had like my granddaughter and I had some certain social things happening. And so, yeah, as I'm on the phone typing with one finger. That's me on the phone. That's me on the phone. If I have to type something in, this is why I don't text. This is why I try to avoid texting. I'm not that fast at it, and I communicate faster in my much faster in my head, so it really gets annoying for me. I don't like the UI update. They're making it more pointy clicky as if you're on a mobile device, which is dumb in my opinion. If I wanted a mobile experience, I would go to a mobile service. I don't know. It's like you're speaking to me, but I don't know exactly what you're saying. UI, pointy clicky, mobile device, mobile experience. I get dumb in my opinion. I get that. What is UI update? No, not towards you, Glamma. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm like, you know better than to have that conversation with me, because I'm just going to give you the look that I'm giving you right now. It's like staring deep into the eyes of a I have the comprehension of a chicken. I'm like, I have no idea. None. User interface. Okay, that's what that is. So I'd like to wrap us up today with some sweets for my sweeties. I do want to say a very special thank you to Ella with Save Here First for allowing me to be a part of her auction this week. My fellow resellers were just crazy good. Johnny's always fun to sell with. And I honestly, it's horrible that I can't remember who the other seller was, but my thanks to them as well. Pointy clicky is a tech term, yeah. I want to thank you, say a special thank you to my buyers, Ronnie, or Roni, just Roni, I'm not sure. Tina with American Honey, who both of those have bought from me from more than one sale, so I appreciate it. This month, I should say. Texas Val, Dream Chaser, Rowena Garcia, Timeless Jewels by Deborah, who was in the chat. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but Deborah, you are so very much appreciated. My favorite Ghostbuster ever. Aisha's Creations and Rita the Booted Chick. Also, I wanted to send a shout out to Lindsay and Alvin. We are thrilled to hear that Elsa is on the mend. Thank you so much for letting us know. To Katie and Kendra, thank you for the kind invitations. And here's what I'm talking about with that. Oh, yeah. Guys, don't forget Ella's birthday is tomorrow. Hey, Tommy. Ella's birthday is tomorrow. Also, Marzana's birthday is tomorrow. So please make sure and swing by Ella's and say hello and wish her a happy birthday weekend. And there is Tommy with the Bargain Effect. Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's like 10:49 a.m. here, so it's a little bit of a. It's just like thingy. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so yesterday I get this text from one of my daughters-in-law, and she's like, "Hey, me and your grandson are going out to sushi. Do you want to go?" And that text could not have come at a better time. I had spent all morning figuring out the new invoicing system, shipping things. I had almost all of those Poshmark orders that you saw for the week came in between Friday and Saturday morning. It was crazy, nuts. I mean, it was just bam, 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 one right after the other. I was grateful for it. Don't get it twisted. But, I also had to get everything packed up, and I wanted to get everything out the door as quickly as possible. So I had to process all of the orders, write thank you notes, do my little gift with purchase if I was doing that. and pack everything up according to Poshmark standards. And I had the United States Postal Service do a pickup. They ended up picking up 15 packages on yesterday afternoon, on that pickup day, and I had scheduled for like 9. And then I've got more going out. I've got like 6 more going out tomorrow. It's nuts. It's awesome. I don't think it's awesome. It's awesome. But it's been nuts. So I was kind of, down the tunnel in the rabbit hole, really working all morning long, packing and shipping and invoicing and doing all those things. And at about 1:30, my stomach growled, and I thought, oh, Lord, I'm starving. And I pick up my phone, and it was an invitation from my daughter-in-law to go have sushi at this local place. And my other daughter-in-law has done the same thing, where it's like, hey, do you want to go we're going for a walk in the park. Do you want to go? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I'm not always available to go. As a matter of fact, probably a larger percentage of the time I'm actually in the middle of doing something else. But they keep inviting, and there are times when I can go. And I love, love, love that they have welcomed me into their lives, and that they have included me in their in their plans, and that they'll send me a shout out and go, hey, we're headed here if you want to go. I love that. My daughters-in-law are irreplaceable. Both of them are gems and jewels. They're very, very different, but they're very much alike in the fact that they have very good hearts, and they're incredibly sweet. So to my daughters-in-law, to Kinder and Katie, just know, man, I appreciate everything that you do. I do. I really do. Randy Moon Valley Crafts, Marzano hosting all-day birthday bash marathon on her channel. Monday begins. Randy, can you write out the name of her, not the link, but can you just write out the name of her channel, please, for me? And thank you. Appreciate it. 11 sellers. That's a lot. Wow. And Ella's birthday celebration Monday at 3. Got it. And then just a final note. Sunshine Amber Zena. Oh, cool. Okay. Can Deborah or Jennifer, is it possible to maybe host? Hello. Is it possible to drop a link for them for me, please? I don't have time to go there right now, but I'd like to be able to pop in and say hello. It's a celebration. That's a whole nother. That's a little joke. But that's not about Marzana or her channel or anything like that. It's her birthday live. Wow. Okay. Oh, good. Jennifer, thank you so much. Jennifer just dropped that link in the chat, and that is Marzana's birthday live. And that Marzana starts tomorrow at noon. It's not today at noon. And you're right. Jennifer is a goddess. She's got everything on speed dial. She's so good. She's so good. So a final note, I am doing what grandmas do. I try not to be too grandma-y. So I don't have Ben Gay in my cabinet. And I don't have orthopedic shoes just yet. Although I suspect that those come probably sooner than anybody's ready for them. But, Ella has a jewelry today at noon. Okay. Hey, Lindsay and Alvin. Hello. Hello. You just missed the shout out. We're so glad that Elsa is on the mend and recovering, and we're glad that you've had a chance to actually get some rest. Your live last night was absolutely delightful. It was great. Okay, so it starts at 11 a.m. Eastern on Monday. Got it. Oh, 22 years ago today, my Hellspawn was unleashed upon this world. Well, congratulations and happy birthday, Hellspawn. Happy birthday to the spawn of Patrick. The Murphy Spawn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So long story short, I'm headed out to bingo tonight with my girlfriends because hey Missy, how you doing? Hi, thank you for being here. Thank you, Glammz. That's really we were seriously happy to hear the update. No lie. Good morning, Swampy. I see you. How you doing? Hello. Good morning. So we're headed out to bingo tonight. Now I have a taxidermied squirrel. His name is Charlie, and he was a gift that I had asked for because my husband had a friend who was doing taxidermy, and he came home and he was joking, and he's like, oh, I should get you some taxidermy, and I said, give me some. I've never had a piece of taxidermy. Why not? Let's do this. And see, he's like, I'm gonna, and I'm like, yeah, do it, okay. So sure enough, I got a squirrel for my birthday one year, a taxidermied squirrel. He committed squirrelicide in a rain bucket, I guess, or maybe got caught in the rain bucket and didn't get out. Anyway, that's the story that I was told, because I was like, make sure it's a humane, natural causes sort of taxidermy situation. So yeah, I have a taxidermy bingo squirrel named Charlie, and I dress him up in seasonal outfits. And he has, I'm going to put bunny ears on him tonight. And he has been, my two oldest grandchildren were obsessed with him when they were younger. They would go into the house and immediately like drag a chair over to my mantle and pull it up and literally go after my squirrel. And they would run around with my squirrel and just have it like, it was like a stuffed animal. I don't know why, but they were both fascinated with my taxidermied squirrel. And so his claws, he had like little squirrel claws. His claws have sort of broken off one by one over the years of fascination, because here's what I don't do. I don't tell my grandkids no. Never have, never will. I don't say no, unless they're in immediate danger, but there was nothing, they weren't in immediate danger. So, Sophie, I'm so sorry to hear that. So my taxidermied squirrel is missing some claws and some fingers. So Michael and Mark, the two old guys vintage, are pretty much the best thing since sliced bread. I worship the ground that they float on. Trust me, I love these men. I love them. You practice gentle grandparenting, also known as grandparenting. Yeah, exactly. They're like, I want some chocolate with, I don't know, with some meth or something. I'm like, sure. No, I don't really, I mean, like I'm that grandma. I'm like, he's sitting across from me. Like my grandson's sitting across from me at lunch yesterday, and I just sort of slide him a $5 bill. It's that sort of thing. I'm that grandma. I am. I have to be. It's more fun. So my taxidermy bingo squirrel, Mark and Mike, sent me tiny little hands, tiny little plastic hands. And so I cannot wait. I cannot wait to put those hands on Charlie, take him to bingo with his little bunny ears on. People always stop by our bingo table and they're like, can I get a picture? And I'm like, yeah. And I know that they're not talking about me. They're talking about my squirrel. So I just push Charlie out there and he gets his little picture taken. There are so many people who have pictures of my dead squirrel right now. It's so crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. I will definitely post pictures on IG. Yeah. Because they've got tiny little hands. It's like the funniest thing. And it's like, it's that. And if you know, if you watch us, you know. I just sent off a 10-pound box of, oh my God, 10-pound box of Easter candy and stuff to the grandbabies in Japan. I can't even imagine what the shipping would be on that. Totally worth it, but I can't even imagine. That must have cost you a fortune. That is, yeah, that's a grandma flex right there. That is definitely the glam baby spoils for sure. So tonight, my Olas, well, two-thirds of my Olas. So my buddies are joining me, and we are going to bingo, possibly one of my daughters-in-law or two. Oh, it's APO. Oh, cool. Yes, and he'll have a necklace soon. I actually bought a squirrel necklace from Missy yesterday so that I can put it. Missy, you're gonna laugh so hard, but I'm gonna put the squirrel on actually a different chain, on like a tiny little gangster chain, and then I'm gonna get him a bucket hat or a Kangol. And Charlie's gonna be dressed as a gangster one day. This is how crazy old ladies do. This is what we do with our time. Just FYI. Yeah, this is me in retirement, just having fun dressing up little dead squirrel. That's what's happening. And no lie. Yeah, I want him to look like LL Cool J. We're gonna call him LL Squirrel J. And if I can find a little pair of shorts with like the underwear sticking out, I might do that on the back end. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, I will definitely take a picture of that. Probably going to be a little bit because I only go to bingo probably once every couple of months. But yeah, well, actually the live ones fight back. They really do, Randy. So yeah, you definitely want the taxidermied squirrel if you're going to have to dress it in seasonal dresses. So yeah, I am excited to go to bingo with my Olas. This is definitely girl time. And it's just so stress-free, and we just, we order pizza and bring in White Castles and junk food and fill the table up with like chocolate and chips and all sorts of crap, and just gorge ourselves and just indulge ourselves with the bingo. It's a heck of a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that tonight. A squirrel is more fun than a troll. It gets a lot more attention, I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. Although I do have a troll that is an Elvis doll. Well, Boo, you're always welcome. I have a troll that's an Elvis doll. He has a little outfit, a little Elvis outfit, and I take him to bingo as well. He doesn't get quite as much attention as the squirrel does, but he's kind of fun because he's like Elvis troll. So yeah, because that's how I roll. So anyway, I hope that all of you have a heck of a lot of fun this Sunday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. And I hope that you remember that no matter where you go and no matter what you do, Glamma loves you. Don't ever forget that. Y'all have a great day now. Bye.